Hey guys, so it's been a minute since I have been on here. I'm also looking a little oily. But anyways, so on August the 23rd, and I'm also reading from my computer in case y'all see me looking down. I had a dream that I was in this empty room and I could feel God's presence with me in that room, and I could also see him. He was standing at the door. The door was open and he was standing there waiting for me. He was instructing me to leave a place. Hence the why the room was empty. And I ended up looking back. So I started to reminisce and recount the things to God that had happened. And I even mentioned my husband. And before I knew it, God had left me there. He left me and I was stuck. Then the enemy had access to me. And him and the people working for him were trying to do these rituals on me and place a spirit of stagnation on me to keep me stuck. So I finally ended up getting out of that room, and I was able to go into other rooms of the house which were not empty, but I was still not able to escape. I was trying so hard to leave, and then I woke up. That's all I remember from that dream. So I know mostly everyone is familiar with the story of Lot and his wife. If you're not, then it's in Genesis 19. What stuck out to me was verse 14 that said, Lot went out and warned the fiancés of his daughters, evacuate this place. God is about to destroy the city. But his daughter's soon-to-be husband treated it as a joke. So for some people, God is calling you to leave a place. And he wants you to do it. He needs for you to leave that place because he's getting ready to bring judgment upon that place. And if you don't leave, you're going to be caught up in that judgment. So don't take this as a joke. Take this seriously, okay? Because I was reminiscing in the dream and I mentioned my husband, God is calling somebody to leave a relationship or a situationship behind. He said to go and don't look back. So God will have already been speaking to you about that. If that is for you, take that part back to God. Genesis 19:16 says, Lot was dragging his feet. God does not want you to do that. He said that this is not the season for that, and he needs people to be obedient and to act quickly. So when he tells you to go, he needs you to go. So verse 26 says, Lot's wife looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. So in my dream, if you remember, I looked back and God left me. Although you will not turn into a pillar of salt, but you will be stuck where you are. And I'm not saying that it's stuck permanently, but you're going to have to start all the way over. And you're going to be caught up in whatever goes on at the place that God told you to leave. You can't say that that is the enemy delaying you because God told you to leave. So that is you delaying yourself and the enemy having access to you because you didn't leave. The fact that I was also eventually able to leave out of that room and enter into other rooms of the house that were already occupied and filled with things, I feel like that means something to somebody, but I don't quite have the understanding. So if you feel like that is for you, if it hits your spirit, maybe take it back to God for further revelation and understanding. So whether you relate to either one of these revelations that I gave, it is important to obey God because disobedience does come with consequences. Be sure you take this word back to God for further confirmation, further revelation, and let him speak more to you on some of the things that relate to you that I may have said.